Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. I am the She in Sheality TV, and today I want to talk about the single life. Kind of everybody on the single life. Let's start with Ed. Big Ed. So in the last episode, Big Ed was going to a wedding out of town with his friend, Liz. Okay? Okay, everything that comes out of this man's mouth is about or has something to do with his plan to manipulate her into getting closer to him. I find that disgusting. Like, he's all about, oh, maybe I'll get to kiss her, or they have to stay in a hotel, and so he gets one room with 2 queen beds. On their way up, someone from the hotel, and I'll tell you why I put the quotes around it in a second, calls him to say, well, their queen rooms are out of service, and all they've got left is rooms with 1 king bed in it. So he and Liz have to sleep in the same bed. Now, the quotes, I don't think that was the hotel at all. I think that was production, or it was whatever. It wasn't an accident for sure. I think the show did it for some drama, but whatever. Anyways, he tells Liz that they're gonna have to sleep in the same bed now, and she doesn't seem really put off by it. And so they get to the hotel, they get to the room, and they see that there's only 1 bed. There's a bed and a couch. So they do end up sleeping in the same bed. And he pulls the whole, can I kiss you? Dude, are you never gonna get sick of that? Okay, looks aside, I think Big Ed, is probably one of the neediest human beings I have ever watched on TV or encountered in any form. Like, he is so over the top, needy, clingy, just, ugh, it just makes me want to shower. It's gross. It's a horribly gross feeling to watch someone try to manipulate another person with, he's always saying,
you look so beautiful.
and in this episode, after, she actually does kiss him when he goes, can I kiss you? Her biggest mistake was telling him that he is boyfriend material. That was a mistake. And if she's not into him that way, she probably shouldn't have told him that, because he is hanging on to that like this is his lifeline. Okay. He does say when they get into the hotel and they're sitting, I think they're sitting on the couch or whatever, he says, again, can I kiss you? Ew. And she says, as long as you don't make it weird. It's already weird. It's already friggin' weird. Why are you kissing this dude? Like, if you're not into him, last thing you want to do is kiss this boy. You don't want to kiss this man. Anyways, they kiss, and it is, next to watching Rodney and Desiree kiss on Marrying Millions, this is awful. It's just, I want to shower just thinking about it. I had to put my hand up to the screen because it's just like, ew. Like, I don't mean to act like a high schooler, but because he's so emotionally manipulative, it's hard to watch. It's really hard to watch. So anyways, after she says, as long as you don't make it weird, she kisses him. And then she kisses him again. And then she kisses him again. I guess they're a thing now. And yeah, that's it for Ed and whatever. And then they go to sleep in the same bed. And he says, before they go to sleep, he actually says, I love you. Bitch, that's what you deserve. She's like, oh, it's too soon for that. Yeah, that's what you deserve. Because if you can't say that this man is incredibly emotionally manipulative, something is wrong with you. Anyways, let's move on. Let's talk about Colt and Vanessa. Vanessa and Colt in this episode have decided that they are officially boyfriend and girlfriend. Well, no quotes, boyfriend and girlfriend. And Vanessa, if you remember, is the person that Colt was sleeping with. She's the person that Jess was always accusing Colt of having a thing with, and Colt was like, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." He denied it. He completely denied it. And they last week came clean to Jess, who is already remarried. So why they thought that they needed to do that, I don't know. But Vanessa said, in order for her to trust Colt, she needed him to tell Jess the truth, which is some horseshit. But anyway, whatever. So they meet with Jess and her new husband to tell Jess, hey, we were sleeping together while you and I were dating. What was the point? I don't understand the point of that. It's like ridiculous. Anyway, in this episode, Colt and Vanessa decide that they're a couple. And the first thing Vanessa does is say, okay, so now that we're actually boyfriend and girlfriend, I think we should go to counseling. She wants to go to counseling because she has trust issues with him because he cheated on Jess with her. She knows, she goes, I know that you like to cheat because you were sleeping with me while you were with Jess, so I think we should go to counseling. What is it with these people? Like, seriously, what is it with these people? Like, you want to date this person so badly that you would counsel it. Why? No, I'm sorry. This is the photo of someone who has completely let himself go. He has given up completely. You want to go to, okay, whatever. Anyway, Colt and Vanessa decide they're a couple and they go to counseling in this episode. And yeah, whatever. Let's move on to Molly and Kelly. So Molly, remember Molly? She used to be with Luis. Kelly came from New York. She's been online dating this dude long distance who lives in New York. He came to visit her from New York, and he was there for I think a week, and then he went home. But he is very closed-mouthed about his past. So like any good detective female, Molly went poking around because he told her a little bit about his ex, and she went poking around online to find that Kelly, it looks like Kelly has a child with his ex that he never bothered to mention. So yeah, all she did on this episode was tell Cynthia about it, her partner in the bra store, the lingerie store. All she did was tell Cynthia about it, and that's pretty much it. She hasn't confronted Kelly yet. I think she does that on the next episode. But I don't know. I don't know why people expect, like, by the time you're Molly's age, or even Kelly's age, I think he's in his late 30s, by the time you're that age, you probably have a past for sure, but you probably have a kid or two with someone, right? Like, you either were married or you were in a marriage-like relationship, and the fact that you would have a child is not a huge surprise. And the fact that he didn't mention it, not that big a deal. They're in a long-distance relationship. I think he said that he wants more kids, and she does not want more kids. Can't say I blame her. But yeah, she finds out that he might have a kid, and she thinks it's his because this kid looks like him. Like, the child has the same teeth. She goes, the face shape is the same. She showed it to the picture to Cynthia, and Cynthia was like, oh yeah, it looks just like him. And you know what? So what if it is? So what if it is his kid? So what if he didn't mention it? Just because, you have been long distance dating and he meets you for the first time, like, let him tell you when he's comfortable. It's not like, he has a newborn, right? I think the kid is something like 8. He had a kid 8 years ago. Does he owe you that? I don't think so. I think he does at some point, but it's not like he got someone pregnant while he was supposed to be dating you. So back on the Colt front, sort of. Remember Colt's mom, Debbie? Debbie has decided that she is going to go online. She's created an online dating profile. So I'm guessing she's going to have a bigger role on the show because I'll be following her dating life too. So we'll see what happens with that. Anywho's, you are up to date on the single life. My name is Debbie. This is Sheality TV. I will see you next time. Peace.